What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Teddy, back again for another opening / TCG Talk on my channel. Now, I thought it'd be kind of cool to open up one of the new Alolan mythical collection boxes with Magirna and Volcanion, as you will see. The one I'm opening right now is just going to be the Volcanion one. I believe it came with two Steam Siege, 2 Evolutions, and 1 Breakthrough. Now, these boxes themselves contain, I believe, don't quote me on this, the card art is not the same, but I believe the attacks are all the same on the mythical collection boxes that we received throughout the months of the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. You can see Keldeo, Celebi, Victini, all those good stuff. Very important staples to the cards, and now I'm actually excited because I get to maybe use these cards in a deck or something. And Darkrai, always loved Darkrai. Now, the main focus of this, I don't know what you want to call it, this introduction, this opening, this deck breakdown. Oh, here's the code, by the way, in case you guys wanted that. Now, I personally think I'm going to be having a lot of fun with this Tauros GX. Now, as with EX cards, GX cards, you also take 2 prize cards when they are taken out of battle, but they have an attack called the GX attack. Now, your GX attack, you're only allowed to use once per battle. Now, before I get into Tauros's GX attack itself, I want to give you its first 2 attacks. Rage. This attack does 10 more damage counters for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So, for any amount of damage counters you have on Tauros, it does that extra damage on your opponent. Its second attack, Horn Attack, for the reliable damage, is just straight 60. 60 damage, no gimmicks, no nothing. And as for Mad Bull is when it really comes into play. Now, Mad Bull GX basically does the same thing as Rage. Mad Bull GX. This attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And if you guys are at all familiar with the lower tier meta decks right now, there's also a deck, a Gyarados Magikarp deck that uses the same type of setup as this one it could potentially use. Now, there is a card called Team Magma's Secret Base. Whenever any player puts a basic Pokemon, except for Team Magma Pokemon, from his or her hand onto his bench, you add 2 counters to that Pokemon. Now, if you had any sort of Pokemon on your field as a starter and some Tauros in your hand, with that Magma Secret Base on the field, that's an immediate 2 damage counters onto your Tauros. So when you switch out the Tauros onto there, you immediately get the boost of damage from its regular attack, and you get the boost of its GX attack. And now I want to get into the really awesome part about it. Well, there's a negative and a positive part about it. The positive part about it is you only need 1 DCE energy. So this Pokemon can basically be used as pretty much just like a gimmicky deck. Like, if you have a lot of damage counters, if you can somehow switch them to a different Pokemon, this Tauros can put out upwards of about 360. I'm pretty sure somebody told me earlier at the pre-release that they put out about 500 damage with that Mad Bull GX, which is just an incredible sweeper. If you have something on the field with outrageous HP, it really is something that you could use as a major trump card. I'm going to build myself one. My plan for my Tauros GX deck, I am going to be keeping it completely DCE, and then maybe a few gimmicky type Pokemon, like maybe Garbodor or something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run the 4 Steam Siege Talonflame, sorry, because if I get that on the first draw, I'll be able to use it as my basic, and then I'm going to use the 4 Tauros GX, because those GX are basic Pokemon, which is just overpowered as hell. So if I'm lucky enough to get the the Talonflame first, put on an energy card onto it, and just use that its attack, pick up any Tauros, any stadium cards I need, anything I could possibly need. That one turn could potentially set you up for a really, really, really good match. So, this has been the Teddy set, Teddy Wop, Teddy, whatever you guys want to call me. If you guys want to take a look at the video, this is a recap of all the pulls I got. The Magirna, I got the Misty full art, and I got the Mega Venusaur full art. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been a huge pleasure, and I hope you keep enjoying my videos.